Hey, it's a Scotch Test Dummies. This is a Highland Park. It's been out for a while. I think it's Valknut.
Valknut's what we call it.
Valknut. But we're going to
Test it! Highland style, baby.
Highland Park style.
Highland style.
Viking style.
Woo! Viking. Scary.
All right, now this is your bottle. You've had it for a while. There's even a little dust on it. Valknut has been out for a while.
Yes.
Probably 2 years.
Sure. So people would be like, why are you covering it now? We're dummies.
Fact is, we did a live with Scotch Trooper when Valkyrie came out.
Yes, he got
And
sent
he
over
was,
there.
yeah, and he was kind of working with Highland Park at the time, and even arranged with the ambassador to get us Valkyrie to review.
Right.
Sometime within a year after that, Valknut come out. It was the second of the third. There was a third one. I don't remember what it was of that series.
They've had all these wild, like, Lokis and Thors and stuff, but I can't even afford them.
Well, yeah, those are the high dollar ones.
Yes.
Yeah, the dark, the light. I do have the
However,
dark.
that's good. Because of my experience with Highland Park, I have gotten much better at picking out the subtle peats that Highland has.
You've picked out that heather peat. We had old independent bottling of Highland Park blind, and you got the heathered peat right off the bat.
Yep.
I couldn't even detect it.
Getting better.
And usually I'm even more sensitive to the peat than you, but you got that one before I did.
And I think it's because of these. Wait till you smell this.
46.8%. I've got coin 616. 616.
What? 616. I got 617. Personally, I like saying 616. But almost like a tongue twister. Nothing on that?
Malty.
Very malty. But do you see what I'm saying? On when you get the peat here, it's a softer, subtler.
Yeah. Barely.
Yeah.
It's barely on top of the maltiness, grassiness.
Yeah, it's almost like when back in the day, you can't do it here in the States anymore, but you would go to the club. Not that I've been at the club in a long time. And when you leave, there was a lot of smoking going on at the club, and you could smell that on your shirt.
That's not what I'm getting.
That's what I'm getting.
What clubs did you go to?
Crazy smoking clubs. I don't know what you were at. You were at like the chess club or something.
Well, I'm trying to see what else I get besides maltiness, grassy.
All right. Let's be honest. I would have been at the chess club.
Slight Pete, book club, chess
book club, chess club, game club. That's where I was.
There's like a honey, like a dark honey sweetness.
That's good.
I don't know how to describe it.
Right. It's like a rich
caramelized sweetness, caramelized honey sweetness, maybe.
Almost like a berry, though. I've got a berry in there.
See, I'm not. Maybe I'm kind of plugged up a little bit, but I'm not getting any berries on there.
Got my Riedel cognac glass.
It's actually, the nose is kind of mild.
I think the Highlands, though, and the heather peat are always a little softer. If I remember right, it's been a while, the change is on the palate, not on the nose. Mm-mm. Mm.
Very nice palate. Actually, got some dark, like tobacco.
Yeah, and rich. You're right. Tobacco, mid palate.
Mm-hmm.
Tobacco leaf.
Very nice palate. Very saturating.
Mm-hmm. Really coats the cheek. Finishes off with like a smoky hint. Nothing that's ashtray. Again, sometimes I'm a peat head. I love peat. So sometimes it's in me describing what the peat is not. That'll be helpful to fellow peat heads. This is a sweeter, succulent, soft peat. No ashtray, no creosote, no railroad tie. Smoky tobacco, and I love tobacco.
That was really the first note I got. I'm getting the peat. Very slight, the typical Highland Park, very, very faint, what you'd call a 5 ppm Well, actually, I think they're actually around 10.
See,
10
more
or
on the
13.
nose. The nose, I get more of what I would say would be a traditional peat smell.
It's very earthy. Very the dark tobaccos, the tobacco leaf.
See, I get most of the tobacco mid-palate. So there again, it's definitely the leaf. It's got those. It's like a warm tobacco.
Give me another cup. I'll see how it compares. The Valkyrie, I remember, is sherry, and then that peat as well. Maybe I'm getting some underlying berries or underlying some sort of, and I'm not sure what kind of finishing they have here. I'm sure there's something. If it is, it's very faint. I do get some. I mean, there's some dark, sweet fruit notes.
One thing I love though is you get a heavy.
Yeah,
they've got that part down.
Well, and those screw on as well. Not only is that a
That's
cork,
true. It tightens down.
but it's also a screw cap.
That's right.
So I just want to see. I remember Valkyrie, the sherry influence, really being noticeable. Maybe there isn't any on the Valknut.
I love the Valknut. I love it. Those tobacco flavors.
Mm-hmm. I like Valkyrie better.
Really? See, the Valkyrie gives me a much more mild nose, where it's almost like a touch of seashore. I get a saltiness, a crisp pear, and again a little bit of saltiness.
Valkyrie, more of the berry fruits are showing. I think even more of the peat is showing on the Valkyrie.
Yeah, I get more tobacco on the Valknut. Gosh, the peat's so light here, though. This is one where I would have a hard time blind, I think.
Rinse the palate here a little bit. I'm going to go back to the Valknut. I just wanted to touch on the Valkyrie just to see how I remember.
I like the Valknut with the tobacco. I'm a tobacco. It's funny. I've never really smoked at all. I think I tried it twice. Yeah. But I love the tobacco leaf flavors.
It does. Yeah. I do prefer the Valkyrie. It comes off a little bit sweeter, a little bit richer, a little bit more of the wine sherry influence. Valknut is good, but yeah, it's just more earthy, really. It's just more vegetal.
Man, I like it. I like the
Tobacco.
nose better. Yeah.
What would that be? Would that be the peat? You think?
Well,
Or the casking?
could be. I mean, peat gives me tobacco notes on occasion. Usually not the heather, Highland kind of peats, which is one reason why I'm liking this Valknut so much. Man, that's a nice, light, tobacco-y peat. I like it. I like the Valknut better.
I'm a Valkyrie guy.
I don't dislike the Valkyrie. I just get a lot more like a... I don't know. It seems more prevalent on my palate. The tobacco leaf and maybe a touch of bitterness. 87 for you on the Valknut.
A little bitter oak.
I'm blowing a 90 on the Valknut. I like it. I like anytime I got tobacco in the mix. I like it.
Now, let me say, I guess I have not added a drop of water. I don't expect it to. It's good. Don't get me wrong. It's got a good palate. It just doesn't have what I like, what I'm looking for. You know.
But see, sometimes that's good. If you and I were ever in our young days at the club, maybe we were interested in different things.
Which kind of club are you talking about?
Nightclub.
Book club?
Not a book club, although I love books. Love it. Yeah, if this was a book club, you would be looking for a steamy historical romance novel. I'm looking for historical military conflict.
No, I'm looking for sci-fi.
Oh, okay. All right. You like
45.9% on Highland Park.
Which one?
Highland. Sorry, on the Valkyrie. You are correct. They are both Highland.
Yes, thank you.
46.8, so a little bit higher on the Valknut. That's right.
Barely noticeable.
Yeah.
Both good though.
Looking online, $70 price range is kind of average for the Valknut. Probably worth it. That's good.
Yeah. I mean, at 46.8, I wish it was 59. Just me. So I'm going to pour a little more. I prefer the tobacco flavors, but anybody that's watched me do stuff, you're reaching for another.
Highland Park 12. Let's just see.
Compare, contrast.
We're here.
That's what we do. What's the other one over there? The Magnus?
Yeah, let's just look at this. Let's pull in the 12.
Hold on.
I do get, I mean, they're non-age statement whiskeys, both of them. The Valkyrie.
Right.
The Valkyrie and the Valknut are both non-age statements, but they feel like Highland Park 12. Highland Park 12, though, 50, you're still looking at $50 range at least for it.
That bad boy nose.
That was not one. It was this one. Right? Or was it that one?
It's that one.
Yep. Okay. Oh, yeah. The nose, definitely a cousin of the others.
Let's see this. It's lighter on the nose at 12 years.
Palate is lighter as well, smoother. Is it because of ABV 43%? It's a little bit lighter. Very good on its own.
What would you say that is, though?
What?
The flavor is softer, smoother, subtler than both of these.
Yeah. Probably. I'm going to attribute
must be older.
Well, they're charging a little bit more for the special editions.
Yeah, okay.
Could be the same age. Could be wine cask finishing.
Okay, could be.
So no wine cask finishing
I
here
get
on
vanillas. I still like the Valknut. But if I had to go, it would go Valknut, Valkyrie, Standard 12.
Valkyrie, Valknut, Standard 12. I think.
If you can follow along. Scotch It!
Valkyrie win.
You Scotch gods.
Let's launch it. Dummies.
Valknut!
Valkyrie.
Valknut!